y'all doing? My goodness. It is such a beautiful day. I wish I felt like painting. That's okay. I did some makeup for you guys, and I'm gonna be editing that video. I did a video last night that I haven't edited yet as well, of that look that I put up. I was just kind of winging it. I haven't done a special effects look in a long time, so I gotta get back into the groove, and I'm practicing. Progress over perfection, right? Baby steps are still steps. My hair was super oily, and I did not wash it when I took a shower because sometimes it's just too overwhelming. Me and Miss Alaska Bean are chilling. Since I got home from the pharmacy and the store, I saw my dad and my middle son at the Dollar General, and we got some snacks and drinks, and they went to mow another yard. Now I'm thinking about painting, but I'm not sure yet. I want to finish this mermaid that I have going on, but also I don't know if I want to mix all the paints, and I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet what I would like to do. I've been having to drink yogurt smoothies because of all the antibiotics, and the consistency of yogurt kind of grosses me out. The smoothies aren't as bad as the actual yogurt, but I don't love them. I don't. I would bring this over so I could show you guys. No ma'am, thank you. So right now she's just kind of like laying on the ocean floor, but I want to do like all the lighting and the skin tone I have to create. I don't have the paint color for that, so that's a hard one for me to put together, but the tail's going to be really pretty once I get it done. And then this back here is going to be coral, and the sunlight's going to be coming out through here, and I've got to do a lot more detailing with all of the things, but it's gonna be really cutie. I really like it so far. Are you listening to me, Alaska? Oh, do you like my painting? I love you. You are the sweetest kitty I ever saw. Yes, ma'am. If I can reach this, I'll pull it over here so we can talk a little more intimately. I don't know. Yeah. I found a tick on me yesterday and I freaked out. I had to pull flesh out of my leg, ew, but hopefully nothing comes from that. Maybe I should ask a doctor, but I don't know. I've been on like 6 different medications the past 3 weeks because of all the infections that I've already had, so I would love to just catch a break. That would be so cool. Sometimes it just be like that. I'm not a fan of how it is right now. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna have a real hard time. It's gonna be okay. There are still good things in the world. I know I'm in a state of mind. I'm trying to sing something you don't even know. I wish the connective tissue in my body worked correctly, because tell me why things just pop out of place for no reason. And why do my arms like to hyperextend? The other day I was just walking and I had just gotten out of bed and my hip popped out of place for like a whole day. Yeah, so fun. I joke about being made of Rice Krispies because everything's always popping. My knee, you should hear my knee. It's terrible. I'll spare you, but it's pretty bad. And then the shoulder, really either of my shoulders, I can pop in and out of place. I had a chili dog for lunch, minus the bun. It was okay. And then I had a yogurt smoothie because I've been on antibiotics for so long. They said I have to do yogurt. I got my setup in my room fixed so that I can record makeup videos for you guys. I'm very excited about that part. I haven't done them in so long, and I did one today, but these lashes are like falling off because I didn't glue them really well, and they're getting on my nerves. But I do feel bonita. For everyone who's been checking in on me, thank you so very much. You guys are so precious and so sweet, and I love you all. I really appreciate everyone reaching out to see if I'm okay. I will be okay. I'll make it through this. It's just not, I'm just in a really difficult stage right now. I've had to come to terms with the fact that I'm gonna have to search for some kind of help at this point, and anyone who has been diagnosed with a disability will understand how the grief process works after that. It's very debilitating, and it's very mentally taxing to be chronically ill with any kind of disability, even the ones that people can't see, because that's what I have. A lot of conditions and you can't see any of them. I look totally fine. And so those of you who understand, it's just I'm in a really tough stage right now because I was doing okay for a while, and for the past 6 months I just haven't been. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm gonna talk to my doctor again probably in a week or two, I think is when my appointment is. But I'm just not doing well, and I haven't been able to work very much, so that's just been really taxing emotionally, taxing physically, and there's nothing that I can do about it. I'm trying not to blame myself too much for being sick, because I do try my very hardest to take care of everything and to be a good mom and to be a good friend, and I have been really lacking in all of the areas of life just because of all of the things that have been going on. So this is day 2 of trying to get myself out of my pit of depression and go back into being whimsy all the time and trying to stay positive, because I am very blessed. Though all of this is happening, there are so many good things in life, and I have to remember that, and I have to not, lose hope, because part of my brain has been like misfiring and like just really in a gross place. And we don't want that. We want it to be in a better place. Well, I'm documenting my journey of getting back out of it, because I think it's going to be important, not just for me, but for other people who are also dealing with the same kind of crud. It's straight up not been a good time lately, and that's okay to say out loud. That's okay, because my feelings about it are valid. It's been very hard to be alive, and I am fighting to get better, and I'm fighting to have a good mindset about it. So if you want to follow along on that journey, we're hanging out. Today I did my makeup. I did the process on video, so I'm going to be editing that for you guys. I thought I would do a little whimsical look today, and I did a very nude lip. I wore one of my thrift find rompers. It's so comfy, you guys. Let me even see where it's from. This is a medium. It's from Pretty Garden. I thrifted it for like $5, and it's very soft, so it doesn't bother my sensory issues at all. It's really stretchy too. But yeah, the medium fits perfect, which is wild to me because I used to be like a 4X or a 3X in a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna fight about it. I'm not mad. It's been a hard journey, dude. I'm so proud of myself for getting through this. I never thought 3 or 4 years ago you couldn't have told me, like right before this, all this, you could not have told me where I would be right now. I would have laughed at you. I would have been like, nah, ain't no way, I'm never, because I was just in a really bad place, I'm not gonna lie. But I definitely didn't I didn't know if I had it in me. I didn't know if I had it in me to get out of way of thinking and that life and that weight. I didn't think that I was capable of losing like I have. I've lost almost 130 pounds, and that's mind-boggling to me. That's like heavier than some of my friends. Like just that weight loss, just like that's a whole person. That's a person. And I still weigh 173 pounds, but I have so much loose skin, both, hanging off my arms. Like none of that would, if I would just maybe tone up, I don't know. But I have all this loose skin, and like you can see where my arm would be, right? And then I still have a little here. It's really not bad. My face has thinned out immensely, but there's so much tummy and there's so much thigh, and it's a lot easier to breathe these days. I do have asthma, but being 300 pounds really made it difficult to breathe, so more than usual. I still struggle every day, but it's way easier than it was. And I still wear a CPAP machine at night because I do have sleep apnea, and I stop breathing in my sleep some. So if I wear my sleep apnea mask, like I wake up a lot better than I do without it. If I don't wear it, I wake up a lot of times having an asthma attack, and I have to take my inhaler immediately when I wake up. So that's annoying, and so I try to wear it. I want to get a better mask. I just have a nose mask right now. I want to get one that covers my mouth because sometimes my mouth hangs open and like it'll wake me up in the middle of the night, or if I'm really stuffy and I can't breathe out my nose, then I can't use my CPAP. So I'm gonna have to get a mouth mask.